Food being distributed to pourakarmikas in the city. Food distribution to continue till the lockdown continues. Over 100 pourakarmikas being served food in HSR layout. Food being distributed by the residents of HSR layout. This is the big news. Food is being distributed to pourakarmikas in the city. Remember, these pourakarmikas are also working for all the people, taking all the preventive measures. They are cleaning the streets, keeping the city as well as the state clean. Now, free food distributed to these pourakarmikas in the city, and the food distribution will continue till the lockdown continues. My colleague Ashish joins us live from HSR layout. Well, Ashish, we've been getting these heartwarming stories from across the state, across the city in particular. Now here as well, as I was just mentioning, that pourakarmikas have also been working, risking their lives to keep the city clean and green. Now here, HSR layout residents decided to distribute free food to the pourakarmikas. Do tell us about this noble deed.
Well, absolutely, Neha. Now, this has been something that a lot of residents have been focusing on all across the country, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi clearly said that while on one hand many people will face inconvenience, the most affected would be the marginalized society, people who would be surviving on daily wage. So what the residents of HSR layout have done is they have decided to distribute food for pourakarmikas till the lockdown will continue. They'll be providing them food. Over 100 pourakarmikas are here and they are being provided food. As you can see, everyone's just finished their lunch. Everyone's had a sumptuous lunch, and they are also making sure that they maintain social distancing. This has been one of the key factors that everyone has been focusing on, while good deeds and making sure that everyone is well fed is something that these people have been focusing on. They've also been teaching pourakarmikas about how they can safeguard themselves from contracting this deadly virus and how they can actually protect themselves. Let me now speak to one of the pourakarmikas here and try and understand the kind of situation, the kind of issues that they face. Madam, ಈಗ ಕೊರೋನಾ ವೈರಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಹರಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನೀವು ಡೈಲಿ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ, ಜನರೆಲ್ಲ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆದರೆ ನೀವು ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಸರ್, ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ಯಾಸೆಂಜರ್ ಆಟೋ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಕ್ಕೆ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮುಂಚೆ 20 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಇವಾಗ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಊಟಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಟೀ ಅಂಗಡಿಗಳು ಯಾವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರು, ಮೇಸ್ರುಗಳು ತುಂಬ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮನೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನೋ ಅಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಇದರಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬ ಇದು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
ಈಗ ತುಂಬ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ಜನರೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆದರೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ರೋಡಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ವೈರಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೀವು ಇದಾಗ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಆದರೂ ನೀವು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನು? ನೀವು ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಏನಾರು ಹೇಳುವ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ನಾವು ಮನೇಲಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾಪ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಆರೋಗ್ಯದಾಗೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನು ಬಂದು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಅಷ್ಟಿಷ್ಟು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಪೇಮೆಂಟು. ಅವರಿಂದ ಅವ್ರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆರೋಗ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲಿ ನಾವು ಬಂದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ.
ನೀವು ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರಬೇಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರು ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಓಡಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಸ ಎಸಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ತಾನೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ತಾನೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೀರೋದು. ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳಿದ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಆಚೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಹೇಳೋಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಕೂಡ, ಯಾರು ಆಚೆಗಡೆ ಬರಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಅವರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ತಿಳಿದವರು ಅವರೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬಂದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಸೊ ನೀವು ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಏನು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನೇನೀಗ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ರೋಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಇಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ನೀವು ಏನೋ ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳೋದು ಒಂದೇ, ನಮಗೆ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ದಾರಿ ಬೇಕು. ನಮಗೆ ಇದು ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನು ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಗೆ, ಅದೊಂದು ಮೇನ್ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಇವಾಗ ಯಾರೋ ಪುಣ್ಯವಂತರು ನಮಗೆ ನಾಷ್ಟ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಅವರೇ ಇನ್ನೂ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
So there you have it. That was one of the pourakarmikas clearly saying that a lot needs to be done as far as their health and safety is concerned. Even basic facilities like toilets are still something that these people can only dream of, because even though they are coming out in the open, making sure that they put their lives at risk just to make sure everyone stays safe, their lives aren't really cared for. Right now we have those people who have arranged this and have decided to carry this on for the next 21 days, and in fact even if the lockdown continues further. So sir, what prompted you to do this, and what are the plans?
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. We are from Namma Teachers Colony, Koramangala. We happened to see this pourakarmikas coming from quite a distance. And very sadly, they got literally no food to eat, no bakeries are open, no eat-outs. So I happened to talk to them the other day and they said, sir, route to become a big problem for us. And the sad point is they have to go all the way to Indira Canteen, which is quite a distance from here, and the food is pathetic. So their health is equally important, and they are the least neglected category in our society. So we try to give them top priority because they come and clean our place, all right? And now because of coronavirus, hygiene is supposed to be on top priority. We want to make sure that these people are healthy. So the least what we can provide for our PKs is we can provide them food, water, a coffee or a tea, you know. And from Namma Teachers Colony, we thought we'll take this initiative. I put across in the group. We have Mr. Naresh Sharma. He has got a hotel nearby in HSR. It's called Khana Khazana. He voluntarily said, sir, till the day we come back to normal, until that day, I will provide food for all the pourakarmikas in my ward. We have roughly about 70, 80 or 100 odd people here coming and sitting. He rest assured, food is from my end. And then I didn't want him to take all the risks, so I put in the group. We had so many volunteers. One of the volunteers who has come is Mr. Yogesh. He also is a Namma Teachers Colony member. He came in today. He said, sir, I'll sponsor rice. Like this, we are getting a lot of volunteers who are coming and giving us material, cash. We will not accept cash anyway. I think this thing has to be taken on top priority. If every ward, every citizen could give least importance for these wonderful people who are doing a fantastic job, I'll tell you, we can have a much better and a safe place.
Well, absolutely. On one hand, you are doing all of that. On the other hand, you have citizens who are not really caring about lockdown. They're stepping out. They're traveling all across the city. They're just walking around without really caring about the guidelines in place. Any message for such people, because they're not just putting their lives and their families' lives at risk, they're also putting lives of these people at risk, these people who are doing their job to make sure that their health is kept proper.
Well, Narendra Modi ji, our Prime Minister, haath jod ke, he requested, please support me for 1 week. I don't think we require more than that, right? On the 22nd of March, Janta curfew went really well, apart from little hiccup here and there at 5 o'clock. When that was done voluntarily, why can't people sit at home and take care of themselves? Well, we have officials coming and working and taking and risking themselves with their life. All they are requesting is sit home and take a rest, right? This is a very, very crucial week. And if these people want to take carelessly, still want to come back onto the street and create problems for others, they should be belted left, right and center. I seriously call them as terrorists. Sorry, sir. I seriously call them as terrorists. All right? When they can't respect the country, they can't respect the decision what's made for the good of them, they are no good to be here. Some strict action supposed to be taken. I work along with the cops morning and evening, and I know the torture they're undergoing. All right? So something needs to be done, some strict action needs to be taken, and I would request all the people, citizens, stay back home, relax, spend some time with your family, spend some time with your mother, dad, mom, do something, clean up your house. Home gardening, terrace gardening, you've got a lot of things to do. Worst case scenario, watch a movie, man. Come on. Please take it seriously, ladies and gentlemen. मैं हाथ जोड़ के विनती करता हूँ आप सब लोगों को, citizens of India, stay back home. This is very, very, very crucial. If not, we're going to fall like mosquitoes. We will not have place to bury the dead body. Things will happen if we don't take care of things right now.
So there you have it. Clearly, on one hand, you have citizens really not just caring about their life and their family's life, but also taking care of pourakarmikas. On the other hand, you have citizens who are just stepping out in the open, not just risking their lives, but risking lives of many other innocent people who clearly need to be safeguarded, especially these pourakarmikas who would be going through a lot of trouble because they have to keep working, they have to make sure that the hygiene standards are up, at the same time risking their own lives in the process. So this is what is happening here, Neha.